Hello, my name is Tereson. I do brand management for BabyComfy, and I thought it would be a good idea to bring us all together so that from the sales perspective of selling the products, you would understand a little bit better what the products are, what their key advantages are in the competitive baby world. And I'm going to let Peter and Elise, who are the inventors of the product and owners of BabyComfy, tell you a little bit more about them. But I'd like to start and ask Peter and Elise, what inspired you to start BabyComfy to begin with?
Thanks, Tereson. Yes, we have two children, and they are our muses.
It's true. So when our son Benjamin was an infant, he had really bad nasal congestion. And we quickly discovered that the standard bulb and battery-powered aspirators on the market didn't work very well. So I went down into my shop and started putting together a better nasal aspirator. This is the result, the BabyComfy Nose nasal aspirator. There are several advantages of BabyComfy Nose over what's currently on the market. First of all, it was designed specifically to use tissue as a filter. This was not an afterthought. This was, how can we make it easier, cheaper, more environmentally friendly to use a nasal, self-suctioning nasal aspirator? So you put about a square of tissue into the aspirator. Tissue is biodegradable, highly absorbent, always available, essentially free, and a much better filter than the plastic foam rubber filters that other leading brands offer and which cost money. This is just a better solution for parents.
Right, and it's more cost effective. The price point is more cost effective than the competing brand. And the consumer, while I get it from a retailer perspective that you want an upsell and a repeat sell, but from the consumer end, what I'm hearing on that end is that they appreciate not having to go to the store and buy additional product to keep using the product that they bought. So from the consumer end, they really, really, really do like the tissue. And
I also wanted to point out some of the advantages. The other leading brand, their nose opening, very large. It really cannot be used on newborns. That's a pretty much standard statement of reviews out there. We offer soft, newborn, and standard nose tips. Mm-hmm. We also offer a mesh dishwasher pouch. You disassemble the unit, you put all the pieces in the pouch, you put this into the dishwasher, you take this out, you dry it, it's ready for the diaper bag and sterile. So that's the BabyComfy Nose.
Perfect. All right, well, let's move on to the next brilliant product, which is the BabyComfy Nail.
It's a one-bladed nail clipper so that you don't nick the baby's skin when you are clipping their nails. This is solving a universal problem.
The idea here is that there's a bottom flat ledge at the bottom, a standard steel blade, but the nail, there's really no way to get the fingertip skin in here. It works really well on babies and adults. It's larger, it's fun to hold. I always find it difficult to hold those little nail clippers. You can find it really easily in the bottom of the diaper bag. BabyComfy Nail, very safe, very effective.
Right, perfect. Okay, so let's move on to the next item, the one I'm particularly passionate about because it's new and it's different. And as a mother of three, I didn't know certain things that I'm kind of ashamed now to know that I didn't know, but a lot of parents don't know what they don't know.
Yes, well, with our children, we've seen the whole vomiting scenario, and either they get super thirsty or they get lethargic, and then they need some liquids in either situation. So with this, which is a hybrid between a syringe and a sippy cup, because it takes less than a sippy cup, more than a syringe, you can either actively administer the fluids if the child needs that, and it's either that or you go to the emergency room, which there are many, many avoidable trips to the emergency room every year. So,
well, we always had little medicine syringes around the house just to give them 5, 10 milliliters of liquid. That's not quite enough. You don't want to give them too much or they'll throw it right back up, but you want to give them enough. So the hydrator is a hybrid of a sippy cup and a syringe. It's got a soft sippy cup mouthpiece, which children are familiar with, and it's larger. It's 2 ounces, perfect size. Enough liquid, not too much. This is the amount that physicians recommend that you administer every half hour or so. There's really nothing like it on the market.
Right.
It's unique and simple. But hey, it's the simple ideas that
This is true.
work.
how about you give me some to demonstrate?
You bet. Okay. So Elise is dehydrated. She's lethargic. So gently, a little bit dripped out there. Sorry about that. Okay, that's enough for you. All right. Couple of pro tips. First of all, it leaks a little bit because there's an air pocket. You want to push it out so that there's no air, and then it really won't leak.
Right. Okay.
It really won't leak. Number 2, it's a nice tight seal between the silicone gasket and the inside. When you first get it, put a little bit of vegetable oil on the gasket to make it slide nice and easy. And then after you put it in the dishwasher a few times, you might need to put a little bit of oil on it again. It works just fine without it. Just makes it a little bit easier to slide.
Okay. Gotcha.
It also looks like a dolphin. One
Oh,
last
yes.
thing.
Yes, so we added little eyes and fins. And if you do like this,
Nice touch.
it looks like a dolphin.
So when they grow out of it, they can use it as a tub toy.
There you go.
A tub toy. Be sure to clean it nicely after you use it in the tub, but
Brilliant.
absolutely.
Okay, so what's next? The kit.
The kit. We have taken all of our products and put them together into one convenient, value-priced kit. If you bought all these items separately, they would be $50. This is $40.
Right, and the other item is the Gummi, which is a teething necklace, which if you can see, and you can see right there, it's a nubbed necklace, which is different than a lot of the other teething jewelry on the market, which is like a square. It's silicone and they're round, but this one is actually more functional, and you can probably put it in the freezer and get it a little bit cold before wearing it if baby's really teething. So I personally, that's my thing on the teething necklace, is that it is nubby and it is a little bit different than everything else that's out there.
We took a lot of time to get the nubs just the right size to really, it's a massaging tool.
Right.
It's very painful to have these little teeth coming out, and they really want something to chew on. So, and it looks great on mom. You know what? This is my favorite one. We have 7 different colors. This is, you know what we call this? Goth.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Goth.
Yeah, I love black. All right, so now we're going to switch gears for a minute and just talk about, you have pretty much 2 lines of product in the baby product genre. You have the plastics, the baby care essentials, but then you also have another line of sun protective clothing. We're going to talk about the cover because that's pretty much a universal. It can be used as a nursing shawl, but it's also a sun protective garment, which is, for me, I mean, look at me, I'm as Irish as they come, red hair, fair skin. I use it. I love it. I don't nurse. I don't have any babies to nurse anymore, but I do use it. I live in Louisiana. It's really bright. And obviously I have no sunburn,
Yeah.
so it works.
Yeah, it's not just for nursing.
Right.
Elise, will you put this on, and then
Sure.
maybe stand back there so everyone can see you. So this is, it's an elegant shawl. And Elise has another company, which we're co-CEOs of, Eclipse Sun Products. We created this for Eclipse Sun Products and then realized this is a great nursing cover. It's got a wide open neckline. You can see your baby. It's stretchy. BabyComfy cover.
BabyComfy cover. Well,
Oh yes, let's not forget that you can use it
Oh, thank you.
for the car seat.
So it's a car seat cover. It works really well because the neck opening, you can grab the handle of the cover. We're offering this currently in 4 different colors, but always coming out with new styles. There you are.
Well, I think that covers a lot. If you have any questions about the product, need any further information, any sales collateral, just contact me and let me know, and I'm happy to get that for you. And thanks, Peter and Elise, for shedding a little bit more light on your products. That was great.
Thank you, Tereson.
Thanks, Tereson.
Bye.
Bye.